Hello, Career Sighted. My name is Janecek, and I'm a high school band director. There are 6 band directors in our district. At the bigger schools, bigger cities, their campuses are more separated, but since we're in a smaller community, I basically float between one of the middle schools and the high school. My job starts off with teaching kids who have never played an instrument before, and we teach them everything they need to know about music. We get to school earlier than the normal teachers do, about 7:20 in the morning. We definitely stay later than the normal teachers. We have marching practice from about 3:40 to 5 o'clock, Monday through Thursday. And then on Fridays, we have football games. We traveled as far as 120 miles to go to a game. By the time I make it home, it's about 12:30. We also have obligations on weekends. We do a spring concert, and we go to various competitions. What I enjoy the most is actually being in the classroom and in front of the kids teaching them. That part of it doesn't seem like a job. The part I like the least is all the paperwork and the organizational stuff, all the contests and stuff we go to. You have to enter the kids. I have to make bus lists. I have to check out uniforms, forms that they have to sign. I have to collect it all, put it in the database. We're moving a bunch of equipment, stands, chairs, fixing instruments. If you're wanting to be a band director, you need to be going to actual rehearsals of some good bands and really study the techniques successful directors are using. Didn't really start wanting to be a band director until I was probably a junior in high school. I liked doing all the activities that were involved being in band. I knew I wanted to play my instrument past when I was in high school. I liked being around kids. Of course, I need a love of music first, because that's what you're doing pretty much all day. There's so many different skills that go into it, like people skills and management skills, or in some cases probably more important than actually how well you play a certain instrument. A common misconception is that people think that in order to be a band director, you have to learn to play all of the instruments. Well, you don't have to learn to play them all. You have to have a working knowledge of them. In order to be an actual band director, at least in a public school, you have to have a bachelor's degree. It's a music degree and a teacher certificate. I have a specialization in music education, kindergarten through 12th grade. The semester before you graduate, you have to do what they call student teaching. You first come out of school, it's a little bit intimidating to stand up in front of groups of kids. It is a challenge to keep them sometimes focused and on task. You never know what you're going to get when you're dealing with kids, which is one of the reasons I like the job, because it keeps you on your toes. The kids that are in your class wanted to be in band, so teaching kids that want to be there is a good experience. Thank you, Career Sighted.